The Serie match of the week for next week. We are going to decode Roma against Inter Milan over at the San Siro. AS Roma are going to pick up a result, and I think Roma are going to beat Inter Milan to give Inter Milan their second loss of the season. For Internazionale Milan, they will not pick up all 3 points. Juventus are going to be ahead in the table. Roma is going to win, and I think they are going to be picking up their 30th point against Inter, and I think if they were to pick up a draw, the beginning of their next match against Spal, they would be at 30 points because a draw gives you a point, so 29 points, and then at the beginning of the match against Spal, Roma's point total would be 30, which is why they're going to pick up a result against Inter. Inter as gematria of 30. In fact, I have Roma picking up all 3 points because when you count the points, 31. Another win gives them 34 points against Spal. And then if they were to beat Fiorentina, they would have 37 points entering the 2 games against the 2 Torino clubs, Juventus and Torino. So this is why I think Roma are going to win the match. Torino has gematria of 37. I want you to notice that Torino equals 91. In the standings, I thought Roma had 9 wins and a loss for a second. I thought that was going to be the case, but they already lost 2 games. And I think the main thing to look out for is Roma potentially winning 3 matches to enter the Torino game with 37 points. Roma is going to get a result, jump right back into the top 4. And Inter Milan are going to lose the game. Inter Milan should have a 13-2 record at some point. They are going to beat Florence. I can see Inter Milan's record being 13-2 because it is their rivals, Juventus, that equals 132 in gematria. And Juventus will be ahead in the table with Inter Milan over at 13 wins and 2 losses. I have AS Roma picking up the win over at Milan. Who knows if Roma could score their fourth goal of the game over at Inter, as crazy as it sounds. Because, once again, it's Inter that equals 30, so I think we'll see a high-scoring goal affair. In this one, I've got AS Roma over Inter Milan. And then Juventus are going to defeat Lazio. Lazio may even have the lead in this game to have 33 points at that moment in time because it is Juventus FC that equals 33. But then I can even see a Juventus comeback. Juventus are going to score their 32nd and 33rd goals of the year against Lazio. That's what's going to happen. Juventus are going to score their 27th goal of the year against Lazio because it is Lazio that has gematria of 27. Juventus are totally going to score 2 goals. I think at least 3 goals are going to be scored in that game. My gut is that Lazio scores the first goal, but then Juventus come back and defeat Lazio to remain undefeated in Calcio A this year. And Lazio to drop to 9-3-3 for the year. I can even see Lazio remaining at 33 goals if Juventus were to dominate. Juventus FC equals 33. They enter the match with 33 goals. Juventus over Lazio, AS Roma over Inter Milan, your Serie A matches of the week.